So hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing an unboxing slash kind of customizing review on some hair I was sent by Toopha Hair Company. Now before I get into the actual hair that was sent, I just want to touch bases on the company itself and the experience I had with them as far as being an actual purchaser slash buyer of the hair. I purchased this hair all throughout high school. Like, this was my go-to hair. Like, from freshman year to senior year, I was only getting hair from Toopha. I've tried their Peruvian, their Indian, and their Brazilian. The only hair that I didn't try from them is their Malaysian, and the only reason I didn't try that is because in high school I was more so getting sew-ins. So Malaysian is a very sleek and shiny hair texture, which doesn't match African American texture tone hair. So that's the only reason why I didn't get that. But as far as Peruvian, Brazilian, and Indian, those all kind of fall in between. As far as like the business side of their hair goes, they get an A+. Their shipping was very consistent. It was always 4 to 5 business days, no matter what. It wasn't 3 days here, 18 days there. It was always 4 to 5 business days, like, no matter what. Their customer service was A1. If you had a question, whether it be regarding your tracking information or like the quality of the hair itself, you were getting the answer. Like, you received the answer between 1 and 2 business days. And it wasn't just a yes, no, maybe. It wasn't really blunt. It was like, yes, can I help you with anything else? Are you satisfied with your order? Did you receive your order? Like, did you get the picture I sent you of the hair? Did you do this? Did you do that? Are you cool? Like, it was one of those. Like, they were very, like, very professional, like, very readily available. Like, that's pretty good for a hair company, for a company in general. To not have to go through like their support team and email of an email of an email. Like, it was very just like one step, which I really appreciated from them, especially when you want, you know, you be thirsty to purchase your hair. So like, you don't want to have to like wait 5 days for an answer, because I might find a whole nother company in 5 days. You never know. And then in general, like, the quality of their hair was A1. Like, I've never really had a problem with Toopha hair. I definitely enjoyed my experience with their hair. I haven't purchased hair for them in about a year and a half, not for any reason in particular, just because I've been trying out different hair companies. Now, what I do think is that they're under new management. I'm pretty sure they're under new management, so I'm not sure of the quality of the hair or if it's even changed by them being on new management. So, regarding the hair that I was sent, they sent me a 12-inch, 150 density bob wig, which is what I will be customizing, plucking, bleaching the knots, and tinting today. So stay tuned. Okay, so for this you're going to need a mixing bowl, a mixing brush just to mix your bleach and developer together. I would definitely invest in some Shimmer Light shampoo just to wash out any orange or brassy tones. I got a 40 developer, but you can use a developer of your choice. Same goes for the bleach. I got Kaleido Colors by Clear, but you can use whatever you want. You're going to need some aluminum foil just to place over your knots as they're processing. I would invest in a plastic bag just to avoid any spillage. Color, but that's not mandatory at all. You're definitely going to need some tweezers at the end for plucking and customizing. And then obviously your wig for frontals. So just a quick tip, I would definitely grab some Got To Be Glue freezing spray and spray your perimeter, i.e. your edges of your wig or your frontal or your closure. This just helps to lay the flyaways down and to help avoid getting bleach on pieces of hair that you don't see, because you really don't want to have to end up bleaching your edges on an accident, because you're going to have to go back in and like color correct it. Also, I would bleach from the back up, because the black usually takes longer to process as far as like bleaching the knots, just because it's so much denser back there than it is around the edges. As you can see, my paste is sitting on top of my lace. It doesn't seem to be seeping through anywhere. This is 50% due to the consistency of my bleach and developer, along with the way I have the wig propped up like a cup or a bowl. Now, as you can see, I'm serving straight scalp, kids. Scalp for sale, scalp for sale. This is like immediately after removing all the bleach. So once this is done, once I like thoroughly wash this out, I'm gonna go in with my Shimmer Lights to get rid of some of that oranginess that you see. Oranginess. Hey y'all, I'm back. this is the wig after I washed it out, washed all the bleach out. Okay, so I'm not going to go into major detail about how I pluck, but I'll just give like an overview. So basically, I start by sectioning off a layer where the lace meets the hair. So that first layer, I peel that back and I kind of imagine where I would place my baby hairs. So I kind of leave that untouched unless it's super thick. But the layer that's like right above that, I start plucking in like spaces. So like the spaces are literally as wide as like the teeth on the comb, like just a little bit, and I literally mean like a little bit wider than the spaces on the comb, and I kind of like pluck in between them, and then I section off another thin layer, and I start plucking in between those, and then like so on until I get like my desired look. I don't go too far past the hairline, but I don't like stay right on the hairline to the point where it's like only bald on the hairline, and then it doesn't have like that layered look. I also forgot to mention that when plucking around your part, so say if you had a middle part or a side part, I pluck the least in those areas just because that area is like the front and center part of your frontal besides your baby hairs. Like you're gonna pay attention to the person's part. So if you over pluck in that area, it's gonna look very bald and lacy in the areas, which is what you want to try to avoid. Okay, so now that we're almost done, let's get into this lace base, okay? So when doing this method, I no longer buy like the actual wig cap from the beauty supply anymore. Instead, I get a stocking cap in the color like brown sugar or something because like the other beauty supply caps, like they're never like the best shade for me because I'm a little in between. So this like not only is it like thinner, it also like lays a little better. So I prefer to get this. Um, I secure it down with the Got To Be Glue gel first, so I like lay my edges down, and then I go in with the Got To Be Glue spray. I tie a towel around it, and I use a blow dryer, and I wait till it gets tacky. I don't let it dry fully under the towel or under my bandana or whatever, because then like when you lift it up, it's how you get the white spots, and then you're gonna have to go in with some more Got To. So although my lace cap to protect my hair is more closer to my skin tone, I'm still gonna go in with makeup. So I'm going in with my foundation, which is by Bare Minimals in the color Shy. And I take my foundation brush and wipe it across it about 3 times, making sure I get it from ear to ear. And as you can see, that's like the bomb. Switched up on me. Now you wanna say what's up to me. Okay.